Checking my connection. Checking my connection. Yeah. What it is, what it ain't. Happy Juneteenth. It is Friday. I am your boy Hugo Sunchild. The sun is out on this beautiful Friday. You know I'm enjoying it. The city is almost open, guys, so you are almost able to go back out and be free and live and touch those leaves again, guys. Still got to stay 6 feet apart from each other. With you staying 6 feet apart from each other, make sure you are washing your hands. Today, I have the pleasure of having Miss Nia Kay. She gonna join me. It's definitely family when we are together. I have been following this young lady for quite some time now. But before she joins us and I get this interview started, I do have to thank my sponsors like I always do, and that is the Cook County Census, okay? So I need everybody in the black and brown communities to make sure you are counted, and we are counting the block, okay? Because it's important for all the black and brown communities to get the proper resources and representation, okay? We want to make sure the street lights is fixed. We want to make sure that the street potholes is fixed so you can stop tearing up your car. We want to make sure everything is done. And you can do your part by getting counted. All you have to do is use your 12-digit code. If you don't have a 12-digit code, you simply use your home address, enter it in, fill out the survey, and it ends complete. Without further ado, because she is in the building, I'm going to bring her forward, my sister. Here she comes. Hey. Give her a second to get here. She coming right up. And this young lady right here, she's very
Hey.
There go my sister.
Hey,
Hey.
bro.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How about you?
Man, I can't complain. Long time no see. But
I know. I haven't seen y'all in forever.
It's okay. You moving around out here in these streets. You busy. You ripping and running. I don't know if you're a fashion mogul or if you're an activist, because you out here standing up for our people too. Like you doing so
When I
much
tell you,
nowadays.
like, that was just so spare of the moment, and it was so amazing, the turnout and the gathering, like, because I was kind of worried because I'm like, I planned it all a day before, literally. I'm like, you know what? Let me just do one. Like, that's what I was telling my people. I'm like, I want to do one. They like, you want to do one? They like, you want to do it now? I'm like, yeah, like, I wanted to do it that day. They're like, yeah, we had to invite people, all of that. So we ended up doing it the next day, literally. And we got everyone to come out. We shut down the whole Crestwood area and stuff. It was so nice.
It was. I seen it on your Instagram. It was very big. I'm like, look at sis holding down the fort. She said she's speaking up for her people. No more.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love it. I love it. So now my question for you is, how has this pandemic been treating you? Because everybody had to stay in the house.
Yeah, I would say, like, I was really getting tired of it, like, and really frustrated because I'm an only child, so I'm not around that many people, and I'm not around that many females and things like that. So when we was on quarantine, I'm like, this is so boring. Like, that's all I could tell my mom. Like, this is just so boring. Like, I don't know how much longer I could do this. Like, it's not like I could go to the studio. It's not like I could just go, make a run. Like, you really have to stay in the house. So when quarantine was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it was in full heavy effect, I was really just chilling, getting my projects together, getting different visuals together, getting different things lined up. So when everything like opens up completely, then I'll be ready to go.
Dang, that's what I'm talking about. She already got it mapped out. I like it. So let's jump all the way into the interview now, okay? So when you were young and you were coming up, who were some of your inspirations? Who were some of the people you was like, oh, I want to be like that?
Growing up, the main people that like I was listening to and like inspired me to rap and stuff was my daddy and my uncles and stuff, because they was always in groups rapping and stuff, my daddy and my uncle. So I was always around like the music environment, always around in and out of studios. When my mama was pregnant with me, she was in and out of studios. So it was just like a thing that God was like, it's time for you to do it.
Do you remember the first stage you ever rocked out?
Oh my gosh. The first stage was probably when I was, I think, 6. Hey, well, if we're talking about, well, performing, yeah, when I was 6, the first stage was at this hair show. But before then, I was performing and stuff. I was on the news when I was real young, doing modeling for different brands and stuff.
Yeah, say Ben had the double talent, Ben killing the game.
Yeah, but performing was 6.
6. Okay, so I know you a co-lyricist, and I have had the pleasure of seeing you perform on numerous occasions. So to me, what is best for you, making a song or actually performing it?
That's a hard question. I would say. You said what's the hardest part?
No, what's your favorite part? Do you like
Oh,
writing more, or do you like going and performing for your fans more? What's your favorite?
um, it's like both because I'm writing it for me, but my fans as well. So of course, I love writing it, or I wouldn't even be doing what I'm doing. But at the same time, it's like when I'm performing, I'm engaging with my fans. This is my support system. This is how I eat. So honestly, they both go hand in hand, and I have to love them equally. Like,
Okay. So now I want to get into the new stuff in your life, the fashion, because I'm seeing you every week. Like, y'all see me, I'm out here. Y'all go cop the merch. You know what I'm saying? Where my clothes at? How did you get into this, and what made you get into this?
so basically, my manager, my manager lives in New York, so I was out there for a couple months, and she has a boutique. So basically, I just went with her. So basically, it's both of our boutiques and lines and stuff like that. So I have a collection under her site, so it's Melrose Boutique / Nia Kay collection. So how that came about was basically like I was already saying like that I needed new merch and new things to put out, but when I met her and her being my manager, it just like fell into place and was so perfect because basically all I had to do at that point was pick out the items I wanted for my line because everything was already in place.
That's dope. That's dope. So now I gotta ask you because you spoke about it. Hell, nobody in the business got better hair than you. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you say?
You Nobody in the business, in the entertainment business, TV, model game, nobody has better hair than you. How do you come up with these styles, man?
Okay, I got a couple people on my team styling me and stuff too. So sometimes it be them, but when it could just be me, it just be how I'm feeling, honestly. Like I got a video tomorrow when we putting the pieces together. It's just how I'm feeling, the vibe that I want to go for, how I imagine the image looking with that content pretty much. So my style is I don't just have one style. Like it changes so many different times from like, regular fits to sexy fits to video fits. It's just so many different Nias that I got.
So how is that? It's like what you just saying. You got the sexy fits. How is that? With you starting out so young and now you becoming like this grown, beautiful woman. And I know it's some people looking at you like, "What are you doing?" Like, how do you manage?
A lot of people they're like stuck still when I was a little kid, and that's what I expected, and that's most of the people from the show that I was on because that's what they remember. That's what they know us as because that's what they found us as. Like people who didn't find me just rapping from Instagram and all that, they found me from the show. They studied the show, and I was young on the show, so of course now, I mean, I grew up with y'all, but they look at it like I'm still a little kid, but really I'm the same age as them because we grew up together. But they're not looking at it like that. They still looking at little Nia. So that's why I had to do a full 360 transition with image, hair, just everything because you have to get people out of that and make them realize like now we're both onto a new age, a new time thing.
That's what I'm talking about. You are about your business through and through. So, what are your words of encouragement to up and coming artists just like you?
My words of encouragement, and I do got words of encouragement because so many people DM me, and a lot of times it's too many people to respond to, and people always ask for advice. And my encouragement would just be to honestly follow your heart. Do not stop. For I always say this in every every interview. follow your heart and don't do it because the hype is doing it. Don't do it because someone's telling you to do it. Only do it because you want to do it. And if you want to do it and you believe in yourself, then no matter what anybody else is saying, you still gonna go 10 times hard to prove everyone wrong. So the main advice you need to know is to believe in yourself, to follow your own dreams. Nobody else's, not with anybody coaching you. God gave us all our own talents, our own dreams, and it all just takes time to find them. So no matter the age, I believe that everybody will find their gift.
Man, you sure you ain't no pastor because you was just preaching to him? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that's finna be your new hit, preacher kid.
You ain't crazy.
We finna do that because I'm telling them, but you giving them good words that uplifting. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody say I know how to talk so good. I don't know how. Like I don't know.
You can form your words and you put them together real good, whether you rapping or you speaking. You got good wordplay. Like you cold with this. No problem. So now I want to get into your life a little bit. I want to find out what you like to do. So you are a person who travels like a lot. Where is your favorite place to travel to?
Cali. That's my favorite place for sure. That's where I want to move.
That's where you're trying to move to, Cali? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, with you being able to eat anywhere around the world, where's your favorite place to eat and what's on that menu?
Honestly, I'm a pescatarian, so when I eat out, like, it's really, like, I'm kind of getting the same thing. So pescatarian only eat seafood, so it's usually just either getting fries or shrimp or something like that. But, like, I cook real good pescatarian meals and like, the vegan meat and stuff. Like, I cook that stuff real good. So I really eat my own food a lot because a lot of places don't have Impossible burgers and things like that. Like, so I make my own meals.
So what's your favorite thing to make for yourself then? So maybe one of your fans one day can sing you something like, girl, you know what I'm saying? I tried to get that pescatarian.
I would say okay, so I make tacos real good with the meat, with the Impossible meat. I've made tacos, and I know this other dish is super good. It's like with the meat, shrimp, rice, so it's kind of like a stir fry. I've made hibachi. I've made all different things like.
Oh man. So another question for you. What's your favorite color? Cause I never knew that. Like this whole time, I never knew your favorite color. I felt like it was green because you love the money, baby.
Oh yeah, period. That's what I'm gonna start saying, green, because I love the money, baby. Period.
There you go.
But my favorite color before you just told me that was black, but now it's gonna be green.
Hey, she say black because she gotta stand with her people. Let's go.
Period.
Look, I'm giving you all the bars, sis. Come on, we gotta collaborate on something one time.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to just come dance. You know what I'm saying? One time. So, what can your fans look forward to in the future?
I would say they could look towards my visual mixtape. Right now, I'm about to start getting back ready to shoot the visuals for my visual mixtape. It's going to be a couple records all visualized, and it's going to be a very, very dope concept behind it. Something that nobody has ever probably done. Yeah, I think that this would be the most unique visual project that's put out, and that should be coming in about 2 months. But right now, I'm just going to be dropping singles in the meantime and different visuals for you guys. So all that's about to be starting within like the next week because I already got some videos ready to put out.
Hey, back to the game time and running up.
Yes.
So we got that coming out in 2 weeks. We got a fashion line. We got the visual mixtape. That's so cold. Like I'm really sitting there thinking about it, like now she just did a visual mixtape.
And just wait till you see it. Like how I do it, you're gonna be like, what the like everybody's gonna be so like surprised. So surprised.
Man, I want to thank you so much for being an amazing artist, sharing yourself. No problem. Thank you for being vulnerable and sharing your music. Thank you to your parents for never telling you no, so that way you could be a star for the rest of us to see. Always continue to be great. You are a queen, and you're building to be the best.
Thank you so much, bro.
No,
I really appreciate it.
No problem. And hopefully soon, once this pandemic is over, you know what I'm saying, we could get back on tour. We can hit some
I could
schools,
come in the studio, True Star, back
man,
in
and
the studio.
we can have some fun and get it together again. I want you to be
Yes,
safe,
yes.
okay?
You too, bro. You too.
I appreciate you so much for stopping through and hanging with me, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
No problem at all.
Alright, y'all be safe.
Yes, yes. As you can see, we did a quick one today. We in and we out because she's a busy young lady. I want to thank her. I want to thank her parents who birthed her and told her, hey, keep going. I want to thank all of you, the fans who came through and dropped those important comments. I want to thank my sponsors, 2020 Census. Make sure everybody is getting counted, okay? I need you to get counted. And you get counted simply by going to 2020census.gov, adding the 12-digit code that they sent to your home. If it didn't send it to your home, it's okay. Use your home address, fill that out, get counted, and then everybody can get counted. And the black and brown communities can get their proper representation and resources. I'm Hugo Sunchild. This has been Shut Up and Listen. It's Friday, and I'm going to see y'all a little later. Y'all have a great one, because it's been a great one. Share peace and share love.